Hi folks, just a quick video on a mini projector that I bought a year ago. I bought it from Amazon and it cost me €400 at the time, so quite an investment. And for quite a while I had considered buying something like a projector, and it's really handy because I use it in work, and it's a great way, instead of having trying to crowd people around a laptop, it's a great way of being able to display something on screen. So, you know, I long and hard considered whether I should buy this piece of equipment again because it was €400. But in the end, I decided that I would use it. So what did I buy? It's the Pico-Pix. It is the Pico-Pix. Let me just see now here. PPX3414. I think actually when I bought it, it was being superseded at the time. I think since then it has been upgraded, is my understanding. So this may be a slightly older model, but still does the business. It's very good. I find it very useful. When I bought it, it came with, so this is basically the power attachment here, and then you have your this is the what is this? This is for HDMI. This is a HDMI cable, and you would have also, I also received a cable for USB. So it's my mini USB cable here that it plugs in. So this part I would plug in then to, say, a laptop, and the HDMI cable as well can plug into a laptop too. So I would use it in work for displaying presentations or videos or something like that. It's also or Excel spreadsheets, but what I find is it's not ideal for Excel in that it tends to show up, it's a bit pixelated for some reason. It's more suited to video and images and so on. So what I have here now is I have the Pico-Pix hooked up to my iPad, so you can see here, so that's really handy. So I bought this adapter here. I can't remember how much it was. I think these are kind of dear, but what I did was I bought the adapter, and this adapter here basically is for HDMI, and so the HDMI adapter powers up into this, and so there you can see. Oops. So I have sorry now. What I have is I have it here on the wall here, so you can see the wall's obviously not white, but really all I want to do is just kind of demonstrate what it looks like. So you can see if I put it on the ceiling there, and what I'll do is I'll turn out the light in a second, and I'll give you a better view of how it looks. Like show you, actually probably show you the front, so you can see that's a view of the front there now. I mean, I could go into the details, 140 lumens and all that, and I think I tried to, when I was buying and I was trying to do my homework on whether it was any good and whether it was worth investing, and it is a little bit confusing. There's a lot of stuff you need to figure out. The only criticism I'd say of it is that it doesn't have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. So if you are buying one now, I would strongly encourage you to have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity. Just because trying to control it, so what it comes with, it comes with this little remote control, and it's handy again, you know, the little remote control will switch it on and off, and you can control the menu and so on, and I think that is good. The only thing I'd say is, you know, I'm so conditioned to having to use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth that having to use a menu like this and the menu that pops up on screen, it's just, it kind of goes against the grain so much. And I know the new ones then would have Wi-Fi, so I think that's what I'd say to do. So I think, you know, overall I think it's a good piece of equipment. Like I said, it's expensive, but I do recommend it. So we were bringing away with us in the van. The view would be to have like little movies and stuff like that. So it does play sound through it. But if you're playing it from, say, the iPad, the sound will come out of the iPad. But you could probably, I'm sure if I sat down and figured it out, I could probably hook up a speaker to it or something like that as well. So overall, I think it is a good piece of equipment in that it gets a thumbs up for me. It does have some issues, and I think it is probably a slightly dated piece of equipment, in that there's probably newer and better versions of it. But I think at €400 I may have got a good deal, and I think they're a lot more expensive now to buy them. So I'd imagine they're a lot dearer. So again, I was hard pushed to kind of invest in this. So that's really it. You know, it comes in this box. and that's the inner part of the box there as well. You also get this power. This is the power adapter here. It does have a battery, so you know you can leave it to charge up and then it'll run off the battery. So according to the little icon there, it'll run for 2 hours on its own power, and that's fine. I've used it, so you can see here it's like we're in a really bright room, and it's on a dark wall, so you can see what it's projecting there. And I have used it, so you know you can pull it back, and the further you go back, you can make the screen bigger by moving backwards, and you know, in a darkened room then. So you know, it's suitable if you're in an office and you turn off all the lights and you don't have too much, say, outside direct sunlight coming in. You can see it, and again, it is really useful. It's a very handy piece of equipment. So what I'll do is I will pause the video for a second, turn off the lights, and then I'll show you it looking a bit better. Okay, so I'm back now. So I've turned off the main light. There is still a light on over here, and that's throwing a bit of light into the room, but you know, I don't want to be sitting in the total dark. So if I project it onto the ceiling, you can see that's kind of the view you get. Now I'm probably 6 foot from the ceiling here, so if you move back further, it gets bigger and bigger, and you know, that's not an ideal. I can see that, like looking at it here, you can see that it's slightly pixelated, but I think it is good. It does, you know, it is good. It does the business. You can hear it if you're listening there. I can hear the noise of it now, and again, you don't notice that after a while. In that, if you have, I just turn on the light here. If you have, you know, the fan is running there, so I can feel it's heating up, because obviously it's quite a bright bulb inside. So I think the thing is, to cut to the chase, is it worth €400? I think it is. I think it's an expensive piece of equipment. They probably are dear, and I think it is a good piece of equipment. I've had it now for a year. The light inside lasts for, I think they have something like 30,000 hours or something like that. So the kind of use that I use it for, I think it's going to last for quite a while. Yeah, so like I overall, I think, again, like I said, it gets a thumbs up, and that's really it. So the Pico-Pix, what is it, PPX3414 from Amazon for €400. So thanks for watching. Bye.